Delegates from across the United States and Canada are settling in for a week of official IBEW business right here in Vancouver, British Columbia. Hi there, I'm Tim Tialdo.
And I'm Angie Weidiger. Thanks for staying with us for our continuous coverage of the IBEW 38th International Convention right here at the Vancouver Convention Center.
Business gets underway here on the convention floor after a weekend of talk about tough issues affecting the Brotherhood. Now, hundreds of delegates also took time to make a very tough choice, wouldn't you say, Angie?
That's right, Tim. It wasn't the most serious vote they'll take while here at the convention. But after a year-long search, we have now tracked down the most talented members of the IBEW, and they're from right here in Canada.
Who is ready to find out who the winner is of IBEW's Got Talent 2011?
This was the moment these finalists had only hoped for when they first submitted their tapes to this competition last year.
From Missouri, risking a life for almost free, talking on himself to make life better for me.
Safe, yeah, I got my hard hat on. Safe, I got my FR. Safe, I got my gloves on. Safe, yeah. I don't care what you gon' do, but as long as you and your crew stay safe.
Before I announce the winner, I want to say thank you for everybody that participated in this. The winner is District 1, Greg McFarland.
It's still a little bit surreal. I'm pretty sure it's going to hit me in the next couple of minutes. But
he's just going to pass out.
Just going to pass out.
And I'm going to have to carry him back to the hotel, sling him over my shoulder. You know, caveman style.
Believe what I believe, that through all adversity, yeah, I remember IBEW fights for me.
Me singing is stepping out of my comfort zone. So I feel another sense of accomplishment is that you can do great things when you step out of your comfort zone. And it comes together.
When you put your heart and soul into something, you know, it's like a song that you write and you produce and you throw it out there and you get that kind of a response back. It feels like you accomplished something. Yeah. It feels like, you know, you've really done something special.
About a year ago, I called up Rob. I said, Rob, I want to do a song. I want to do a song about the IBEW. Basically, I want to recharge people and bring them and charge them back up and remember what they're all committed to do within the organization.
Judging from the audience's reaction, mission accomplished. And it turns out they weren't the only ones moved by this duo's performance.
All of a sudden they say, oh, by the way, you have one more song to sing. What do you mean? And I'm like, well, here's Bruce Hornsby. He wants to sing a song with you.
Okay.
What song do you want to sing? He says to me. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Just to make this stop by home, yeah. Sing it with me now. I'll sit on the dock of day, watching the tide roll away.
I feel like I really accomplished something. You know, it's like, you know, when you start something and it goes through the way you want it, piece by piece, and it all comes together the way you want it. It feels great.
Congratulations again to Local 2085 journeyman wireman Greg McFarland and his cousin, who's also a member of Local 2085, Rob James. Here's the Canadians' video that started it all.
Through so many ups and downs, and still we remain strong. We need to move forward and to right our wrongs. The future is not coming, or the future is right now. We got a chance to make it some way, somehow.
And for the sake of us all, stay united as one. And through all our efforts, a change has begun. Looking to a brighter day. No, this journey never ends. A memory will not die, the future won't forget. And now I can hold my head up high. I will but I believe that through all adversity, yeah, I'll remember IBEW fights for me. IBEW fights for me, yeah. Oh, all my life long, I will stand strong because you'll be standing with me. Oh, now we all can hold our heads up high and dedicate our lives, hey, to the choice we know is right, and we will live what we believe, that through all adversity, yeah, we'll remember. Now we all can hold our heads up high. We can dedicate our lives, yeah, to the choice we know is right. We will live what we believe, that through all adversity, yeah, we'll remember IBEW fights for me. IBEW fights for me. He fights for me. IBEW fights for me. It fights for me. It fights for me. For me. IBEW fights for me.
The IBEW convention is off and running, and the competition to find pins is underway. I hear that the pin trading is a big deal, so tell me about this.
Basically, you try to get as many pins as you can from different locals. Some locals have special pins, and it might take 3 or 4 or 5 to get.
You just go up to somebody and ask them for their pin. Right now I'm looking for Alaska.
Just Alaska.
Right, to go with my bears.
All right, so what am I getting here?
Alabama.
Alabama. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
All right. Out here at the picnic, I've only been here for about 10 minutes, already been pinned by Mississippi and Alabama. Now, this pin trading stuff, it's kind of like a sport. And for you ladies, it's almost a competition.
Well, if you have duplicates, you're at an advantage because then you can trade for even more pins.
And there's always
You get district pins, they're the most important.
But they're hard to come by. You got to have special things to barter with to get
What are
the
some things you're bartering?
other district pins. So I can go to somebody who has a district pin, trade my 5th district, because that's a special pin, for their 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 7th, 9th, whatever.
And then this is my other pride and joy. This is California.
Okay.
I hunted this lady down, and when I hunted her down, she took me back to her hotel, and she gave me my pins. This is my 6th convention.
Oh my gosh.
I've got a bunch of pins.
How many do you think you got at home?
Probably 300 or 400 or 500.
Oh, is that all?
I got probably 100 and 150 of them at home.
Okay, so do you have a goal of how many pins you want to collect this week?
I'd like to at least collect all the district pins and then just as many as the locals as I can. So you might see me the end of the week and I might be covered with pins.
There you go. That's one of the best you'll get.
Brotherhood to me is working together, doing things together, supporting each other.
It's helping out your brother that you see or your sister that's struggling in the field, and give them a hand. Don't walk by, don't let them struggle, give them a hand. The more productive we are, the more work our contractors will be able to get.
just taking care of each other on the job so we all can go home at the end of the day.
So I've met a lot of people, and it's been a good life for me and my family.
It was a decade ago that delegates attending the IBEW's 36th International Convention in San Francisco heard the devastating news of the 9/11 terrorist attacks.
It was a day that none of us will ever forget, a day when so many lives were lost, including those of 21 of our IBEW brothers. Outside IBEW Local 3 in New York City, a granite monument serves as a daily reminder of the brothers lost on one of the most tragic days in American history.
A day doesn't go by in New York City that you don't think about that a little bit.
It was September 11th, 2001. The world watched in horror as jetliners slammed into the towers of the World Trade Center. Nearly 3,000 people died, including 17 members of Local 3 and 4 members of the IBEW's New York Broadcasting Unit, Local 1212. 10 years later, new hope is rising in Lower Manhattan, as Local 3 members are hard at work on the massive skyscraper now rising up at Ground Zero.
It's holy ground. You walk around there quite in awe knowing what happened there. But the fact that the Freedom Tower is going to rise to be the largest, tallest building in the United States, and the work is 100% union, 100% Local 3, that whole project, we're so very proud of that we're moving forward. We're moving our country forward, our city, and the IBEW.
Local 3 electricians helped build the original Twin Towers. Now, a decade after one of our nation's greatest tragedies, the IBEW is proud to honor the memories of the men who died on that day.
To get up there.
First step's a big one. It's just a matter of being sure-footed. You got to have just a steady step. I'm Alan Smora. I've been at the Golden Gate Bridge for 12 years. I've been in the IBEW for 42 and a half. The bridge tower is 746 feet when we change the light bulb. It's a major operation. Once we get on the cable, it's just a matter of walking down to the cable light. In this case, slow and steady wins the race.
The bridge is probably one of the most stable things that has been around since 1937. It's not going anywhere. The only thing that's going to fall is me. So I got to be sure I maintain my little 1 foot on that round cable, and hopefully there's enough skid on the top of that cable to keep me from sliding off the side.
It's about 10 or 12 inches wide, and the idea is to stay on that. That's your friend.
I look at my feet, I look at the cable, making sure I'm landing them right where I want them to. My name is Greg Monterano, and I'm a Golden Gate Bridge electrician. People that don't like heights, well, they can't do it. Day 2, they make you walk the cable, and basically if you can't walk the cable, then there's no day 3. There's no reason to be here.
When you're all done and it's time to come back to the top, It's a challenge coming up. It really is.
You're climbing that cable with your legs, your knees, your elbows, your arms, your wrists, and it's a lot of work, and the view is unbelievable. And the way it makes you feel, that you are on top of the world.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what kind of day I'm having. All I got to do is step outside and look north. Look at this bridge. It's a gorgeous place.
It's a life experience. I think so few people have the opportunity to do it.
We're working on a steel rainbow that spans the gap and the edge of the North American continent. It doesn't get any better than this.